Small intestine digestion will take 3 to 6 hours depending on how much food you have to digest and how readily digestible it is. Upon entrance into the small intestine, carbohydrates and proteins have been partially digested. A small amount of fat has been digested by lipases, but the primary final digestion of food is actually going to take place here in the small intestine. There's a few things that are physical characteristics of the small intestines that are of interest to us. They are 20 feet long. They are 1 inch in diameter. The surface area of the small intestine is 1,800 feet squared. The first thing that you'll notice, that you could notice just by observing the small intestines, is that they are lined with these large circular folds. These are 1 centimeter tall, and the circular folds make rings inside the intestine that force the chyme to spiral through, slowing its movement and giving time for full nutrient absorption. The small intestines are all about surface area. So on the circular folds, you're going to find smaller structures called villi. See all these little guys here, sticking out here? All these little villi. Here's a larger view of a villus. The villi are 1 millimeter high. They are finger-like projections that jut off of the circular folds. Inside of a villus, you will find lacteals. These belong to the lymphatic system. You will also find capillary beds, of course, from the circulatory system. And, well, I will say that food is going to be absorbed through the walls of the villus and will then be absorbed directly into the lymphatics and the blood. On the very surface of a villus, then, you will have microvilli. And the microvilli are oftentimes called the brush border, because it really looks like the bristles of a brush sticking off of the surface of the villus. So the microvilli are finger-like projections on the surface of a villus, on a simple columnar epithelium of a villus. They contain digestive enzymes, and they aid in digestion. This is considered chemical digestion, and it's going to be the very last, for some structures, this is going to be the last place they're actually going to get broken down. For example, there are some disaccharides that are very well known, such as lactase, that are actually going to be broken down by disaccharides such as lactose, which are going to be broken down by an enzyme produced by the brush border called lactase. And so this disaccharide becomes monosaccharides and then can be absorbed. They're fully digested and can be absorbed. And again, this is a site of nutrient absorption.